Alright, I wanted to make a video real quick, if I have enough time, to thank GAMBIT. I'm using our X-Men names today. Thank GAMBIT for donating. Again, this is the third time you and Beast have donated on the same day. I'm not kidding. The both of you have donated. This is the third time you've donated on the same day. You guys are like on the money together, like every time. Yeah, I don't know. But I put God to the test yesterday. I gave more than normal to a Christian church. I gave more than normal. You know, just to see, to put God to the test. And today, day later, I get more of a return than I gave already. So it worked. It worked. I put God to the test, and He immediately showed me return greater than I gave. That's how fast God works. Yeah. So anyways, that's what I want to say. It was just thank you again, my friend. Some of you have said, don't thank me anymore, openly. So I'll respect you guys. But as far as Beast and Gambit, you haven't told me to stop thanking you. So I'm still doing it. So being thankful is important. It is. It's one of the keys to being a strong Christian is being thankful. It is. So I'm doing that. Being thankful, being grateful all the time for all that God gives you. Even in one day, you know. So that's what I'm doing. But today we're using our X-Men strong names, you know what I mean? I saw someone wearing a Wolverine t-shirt today. I'm like, that's right. That's right. Then I saw someone wearing a Falcon t-shirt. I'm like, yeah, that's right. You know, I thought about Archangel, you know. So, Archangel and Falcon symbols. This is the same to me. So anyways, so yeah, appreciate you guys. Hopefully God's blessing you. I know He's blessing you, Robert, in many different ways. You said He's blessing you, so I'm grateful God's blessing you. So for your support and dedication to helping God and me at the same time. So yeah, there's proof. God bless one of the team, right there. God bless one of the team. So there's your proof right there. Yeah. So if anybody else wants to be blessed like Archangel's blessed, you can donate as well. And I'll keep testing God with the money in different areas as well. You know, see if I keep testing, put God to the test, like the preacher said, put God to the test. You know, see if God can back it up, you know. So far, He has. He backs it up. So, anyways, enough about that. But, yeah. It's a necessary evil of life. Exchanging money all the time, it's a necessary evil. So, I watched a video, though, that INFJs are weird about money. It's true, we are. Somehow we have to get over that, you know. And not just, I don't know, not be weird about money anymore. You know, like if God blesses me, I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? Not like reject it, basically. for example, if God blesses me financially, I can accept it and not just reject it because I don't want money. Get what I mean? So, but anyways, appreciate you guys. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's no accident. The third time you guys donated together, it's like God's like talking to both of you at the same time, same day. Yeah, so much appreciated. You guys don't want me to thank you any more than I want, but until then, I'll still keep thanking you. And if anybody else donates, I will thank you. I will thank you openly as well. And if you don't have an X-Men name, I will give you an X-Men name. I will say if you like the X-Men, which one's your favorite? And if that one isn't taken, you're that X-Men. So that's how it's gonna work. So yeah, I don't know if you saw it, JR. I sent you a club, you know, like on on the cards, you know, like on playing cards, you know, like the clubs. Yep. I'm like, they gotta have something about cards, like Gambit with cards, you know, on these responses. So that's what I did. I don't know if you thought that was funny, but I thought it was pretty clever. Pretty clover. Pretty clover club. So, anyways. Yeah. It's been a nice day. With the blue sky behind me. Again, the blue sky. And the sunset. Yeah. On this beautiful earth. God's creation. So, anyways, it would make me so happy and shock me if someone that wasn't on the main team that donated, like out of nowhere, out of left field, someone donated I don't recognize. It could change the game. It could change the game. I'm like, there's more hope somehow. There's more backing, you know. There's more hope. There's more, you know. That's how I see it. I don't know. I haven't hit that popularity level, not yet, of fame. That God says He could make me famous one day. God said the righteous fame. He could. For His purposes, He could make me famous. So. I foresee it as well. He will. The way He's changing me really quickly among all the Christians, He's going to make me very famous, popular. He will. I know He will. And I want Him to. I want to get this purpose going. Full force, I do. Whatever the purpose is. You know, let's get this rolling even faster. You know what I mean? If 1,000 people donate tonight, let's get it moving. You know, let's get it moving. You know, that's where I'm at. If 1,000 people donate tonight, even better. Let's get this moving. You know what I mean? God doesn't have all day, but He does have all day. So, but we'll pretend like He doesn't have all day. We got to get it done now. You know what I mean? He's got all the time in the world. God does. He's got all the time in the world. He does. Yeah. Time doesn't even exist to God. That's how much time God has. Time doesn't even exist. Timeless. Yeah. Anyways. But That's what this video is about. To think my main man, Gambit, the tactician of the team, you know? That's how I see Gambit in the comics, too. He's kind of a tactician, you know? With the kinetic energy and his bow staff, you know? It's, they actually put Gambit in the new Wolverine and Deadpool movie. They put Gambit in there, you know? It was pretty funny, you know? Like a different version of Gambit that I've never seen, you know? I thought it was pretty funny. Channing Tatum played him in there. Channing Tatum played a Gambit. I thought it was pretty funny. So if you haven't seen that movie, it's pretty funny. You know, may not be the best movie for Christians. I don't know if I'd watch it again. You know, it's kind of crazy. You know, like once you're more saved on the saved road, you know, those kind of things don't appeal to you as much. Those kind of movies, they don't. Which I kind of knew would happen, you know. The things that I used to appeal to me, you know, they don't appeal as much, you know. I'm more going towards godly stuff. Godliness I am, you know. But I made the choice. So I made the choice to follow God, walk with God. And to do that, you have to give up a lot of this world. Pretty much all the world. Pretty much everything of this world. To follow and walk with God, you have to give up the world, pretty much. You do. Like everything the world likes, loves. Give it up and follow God. So that's the price, if you didn't know. But the reward is great. It is. It's worth it. So. Anyways, that's all I want to say for this video. Luckily, I had enough time in between jobs to make this video for you, my friend. Gambit. Gambit. Yeah. Stronger name. Man, they're both strong. They're both cool names. They're both cool names. But I'm in a mood to call you by your code name. Because I don't call you by your code name very much. Gambit. And people are going to know your code name is Gambit. You know what I mean? Instead of just people knowing you by JR, you're going to be Gambit as well. We're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. more mention of Gambit, because there's not enough Gambit in the X-Men movies. We're gonna make Gambit more in the forefront, because he's not in that many X-Men movies. He's in like 2 X-Men movies. That's it, you know. That's why we're bringing Gambit back. We are, because he's one of the coolest ones. He's one of the coolest ones in the X-Men team. I always thought so. We're bringing him to the forefront. Yeah. When the first X-Men movie came out, I said this. I'm like, where's Gambit? What the heck? Gambit's part of the main team. Why isn't he in the first X-Men movie? And then the second movie came out. The second X-Men movie came out. No Gambit. But Nightcrawler. Colossus. But no Gambit, you know. Of the main team. Then the third X-Men movie comes out. No Gambit, you know. So, but Archangel was in it, you know, and Beast was in it, you know, and even Juggernaut was in it, you know, but no Gambit, you know. And then X-Men First Class comes out. No Gambit, because he probably wasn't even born yet, you know. The first time they showed Gambit was in X-Men Origins Wolverine. That's the first time they showed Gambit in a movie. That's how long it took for an origin movie, you know. And then again, it's taken this long to put him in a movie again, in the Deadpool Wolverine movie. So in all those X-Men movies, you know, there's like so many, and even the Wolverine movies and Logan, they show Gambit twice. I'm like, what? So we're bringing Gambit to the forefront. That's what we're doing. We're bringing him to the forefront. It's much deserved. After all this time of ignoring Gambit in all the X-Men movies, ignoring him, we're putting him to the forefront right now. We're making it happen. Wolverine is making it happen. That's what I say. I'm in an X-Men mood today. Today I'm not the battle axe. I'm Wolverine today. Gambit's to the forefront. That's what I say. If you want to be to the forefront, I'll make you to the forefront. But it takes some hard work and dedication to God to get to the forefront. It does. You know what I mean? Gambit's been donating forever. You know, Beast has been donating forever. You know, Archangel's been donating forever. You know what I mean? You gotta be, you know, just, and they've been commenting forever, you know, for God. You know what I mean? That's what it takes. That's what it takes. It does. You know, just, you know what I mean? If you're that consistent, because God's consistent. If you're that consistent, that means something. You should be on the team. You know. For example, if out of nowhere, you know, like, say, like Nightcrawler all of a sudden becomes consistent with a ton of stuff, you know, he could be on the 8-man team eventually, you know, just like Iceman got on the 8-man team, you know, for all the work he's done for God, you know what I mean? So, yeah. But yeah, Gambit, we're making you happy. You know, they ignored you for long enough in the movies. They're not going to ignore you in the real world. In the real world, in the X-Men team, this X-Men team, we're not ignoring Gambit like they did in the movies. That's what I say. No, we're not. I won't let it happen. So, that's what I say. But anyways, that's all I want to say. This is a Gambit video. This is a Gambit video. Yes, it is. Much deserved after all this time. So, yeah, well deserved. So, that's why I'm doing it. But yeah, it would shock me. It would shock me if someone I'd never even known donates. It would shock me. And I could believe in God even more. I could. You know what I mean? My belief in God isn't as strong as some of you guys' belief in God, even still. I admit that. But if people donated that I don't even know, out of nowhere, I've never even heard of, my belief in God will go higher. It will. I'll be like, God delivered big time when I put him to the test. God delivered big time. I put it in his face. I'm like, I'm giving more than I normally give to this Christian church. I'm putting you to the test, God, right here, right now. And he's delivered so far, a day later. Yeah, so that's all I'll say for this video. That's a good blue sky in the background. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. Yeah. This is how I always imagined, like, the victory. Our victory, we're just sitting under the blue sky, you know, under the sunset, you know. We won the war, you know, just the team sitting next to each other. You know, maybe Jesus will make an appearance, you know, who knows, you know, after we win, you know, so after we win the war that Jesus already won, but we're going to win too. That's what this is about. But anyways, that's all I want to say. It's about Gambit today, and Beast as well. I never made a video about Beast specifically till today. So, Gambit and Beast. I'm not using your other names, for God. I'm using Gambit and Beast, your strong codename X-Men names, for this, because it adds strength and legitimacy. It does, in my mind. Yeah, to make me think I do have an X-Men team, which I do, a real one. So I use the X-Men names, you know. So, like an X-Men I didn't think about. That would be kind of cool, maybe. Because there's an Iceman on our team, you know what I mean? His code name's like cool, you know what I mean? So if there's someone's code name that was about fire, you know what I mean? He could be the X-Men Pyro or the X-Men Sunfire, you know what I mean? We don't have a fire guy on the X-Men team, we don't. Not yet. So. And we haven't found Juggernaut either. Colossus asked me, he's like, have you found a Juggernaut yet? You know, because you know how Colossus and Juggernaut are rival. They're like rivals with each other. I'm like, no, I haven't found Juggernaut yet. I haven't found him yet. You know what I mean? I saw Colossus today, actually. Yeah, driving around. On his license plate, he has that Psalm 23, you know, where I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. I saw that yesterday when I was watching X-Men Part 2. Nightcrawler says that line, when I walk through the valley of death, I fear no evil, for thou art with me. God does those kind of things to, like, signal me. He does. So, he's like, you just heard that scripture. I'll show you Colossus driving his car with that scripture on his license plate. Well done. Well done. So, that's how fast God works. No joke. He's working faster than normal. Especially people donate that I don't even know out of nowhere. God's working really fast, you know, on people's hearts, and you know what I mean? Way fast, you know. But yeah, I credit God for all donations so far. It's been all God inspiring donations. So if he can get more people to donate, that'd be good as well. Because he knows I use the money to help his purposes. I did. Loyal soldier, you know what I'm saying? It's legit. You know how the Wolverine's been through so many wars, but he's a good soldier still, you know what I mean? That's me. Been through a lot of warfare. And this is what I thought about. The warfare I went through before I got saved prepared me for the warfare after I got saved. It prepared me. So I wasn't totally shocked about the warfare after you get saved. Because the warfare does increase after you get saved. It's a little different. Because the opposition's losing their grip on you entirely. They are, in many ways. So the warfare is kind of insane after you get saved. But I was prepared for with the warfare I was going through before I got saved, if that makes sense. So I wasn't like shocked. You know what I mean? Like someone that's never been through spiritual warfare, then they get saved. It wasn't like a shock. You know what I mean? God prepared me enough. He prepared me with the warfare before I got saved. What the warfare would be after I got saved, if that makes sense. So God's about time he did it right. So he knows what he's doing. Anyways, it's not about that. It's about GAMBIT. Because it's bothered me my whole life. It has. Ever since the first X-Men movie came out, of real actors, not cartoon. They didn't put GAMBIT in it. I'm like, what are they? What? And they kept doing it, leaving GAMBIT out, leaving GAMBIT out, leaving GAMBIT out. I won't have it. I won't have it on my team. He's one of the coolest members of the X-Men team. He's one of the coolest. You know what I mean? Very, you know what I mean? Maybe even second to Wolverine in my favorites. As far as the X-Men, like Wolverine first, GAMBIT second, you know? Cyclops third, you know? So I won't have it. No. I'm gonna name this video with the name GAMBIT in it. That's what I said.